Alright, it's Gerald Wayne, Hiking Arkansas. I make these videos for all you people in California wanting to come out here to Arkansas. Let me show you, this is pretty beautiful at night. This little park here, which is just off this highway, and it's very romantic right here. It is at night. You see a lot of couples come down here, hang out at the coffee shops when they're fully open and everything. It's a pretty cool spot, and I want to take you on a little walk here. Check this out. And for you people on YouTube that already live here, ignore it, because to us people in California, this is pretty cool. Although we have this in Huntington Beach, it just ain't quite this drastic. It ain't. This here is more like a Hallmark love story. And I make these for my family as well, because I just moved here, and you know, and I try and explain to them it's kind of a cool little city, and it reminds me of those, you know, kind of those little Hallmark movies. We got the shops here, and you can kind of sit out here in the grass or whatever. This is actually a brewery. It would be a little more romantic if there wasn't so much traffic, but this is pretty much the main street. This is Central. But it's a lot more beautiful than our Central, if you know what I mean, in California. Central Boulevard ain't a pretty place. But this is how it looks, and I'm gonna walk a little fast. And like I said on one of my videos earlier, I know YouTube wonders why I make these, because I got a little note stating they must mean something. However, I studied for a year and a half before I got here on someone's video just like mine before I came here, just to see how it is. But so believe me, they do help. And this is how it is. Look at this cool little lit up spot. This is kind of cool. I like this. This is neat. And behind me is just a huge mountain. We're actually, this little town here is surrounded in mountains. And yes, for you people in Arkansas, yes, I little over exaggerate it, but I make it sound like we're in the Grand Canyon. However, this is cool. Then you come back out here. And we have the bathhouses on each side. Actually, this one right here is a brewery, and this place was on the news in California for being such a great brewery, actually. And these are all the bathhouses on this side. You can see the Arlington Hotel windows are lit up with the blue lights, the neon blue. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, I paused it just for a second. Here we have a little bathhouse. We have some shops here. Like I said, I'm only on one side of the street, and down this street is a really cool pizza place right up there, and you can see it's right in the mountains there, and it's just coming out of that hill or mountain. You can see all of these are just really neat. to 3 story, some are 4 story high buildings. I'm gonna pause this. And here's something you definitely don't see in California, especially at something this beautiful. Look at that. And it's only a parking spot. It says free parking. You'd never see that in California. It's a $30 parking. Right? And here across the street we have more bathhouses over here. That's what we walk through. We have some shops up there. I'm gonna pause it. This is something kind of cool for you people in California. I know the hat scene is really big. This is kind of a cool hat spot right here for y'all out there in California. This is kind of cool. And this little store right here, I like this. This is cool. I like the chandeliers in the window. And you look at this building up there. I mean, you can tell that's definitely 1800s. You gotta realize, for y'all in California, these used to be saloons. Back in the Capone days. Because we know, and everybody here in Arkansas knows that this was Al Capone's hangout. And that's how it looks going back that way. And then we got the bathhouses on that side. They don't have that side really lit up that much. Oh, actually, they just lit up. I'm gonna pause this for a second as I come up around the bend. Alright, it's a little more quiet on this side because the traffic kind of disperses out into actually off into this street right here. But there's down there. This is kind of a really cool building right here, which I'm sure back in the day was an old hotel. Like I'm saying, most of them were, from what I was told, I'm not from here, so I don't want to mislead you, but I've been told by a lot of the old timers that these were old motels and the downstairs used to be saloons, and it's pretty obvious that's what they were. I had someone, lady who was, I believe, in her 80s, and she at church told me that these used to be saloons years ago. She remembers when most of it was bars versus clothing stores as of now, and candied apples, cakes, and whatnot. But this is how it looks downtown. It's slowly but surely getting there as I open up. And this is a place I really think is cool looking, but they don't have it lit up. It's still on close down. And well, I gotta get on home, so I'm gonna cut it there, and I'll be back in a few days or next week, next couple weeks, and hopefully we're all lit up here completely. Love you all. Peace and love. God bless.